Welcome to the What Type of Food Processing Facility is Right for You series. Prepared and presented by Manitoba Agriculture's Value Added Branch. There are 6 short videos in this series featuring food processors and service providers. These videos are aimed at helping food processors understand the options and variables involved in choosing a food processing facility.
Hi, I'm Chris Hemming with the Canadian Co-Packing Group. You might be wondering what you're looking for in a co-packer. There's many things to consider. What kind of qualifications they have, what kind of certifications they have. Are they able to do your product? The packaging that they can do. Are they a liquid filler? Are they a dry filler? Do they have an allergen-free facility? Do they have HACCP? Do they have BRC? What do your clients require? There's things you want to know about your co-packer. Do they have CFIA registration? Have they had a HACCP audit? Are they BRC certified? It all ties into where you're trying to market your product and the stores you're trying to get to and what their qualifications are. You also want to know from your co-packer what they can actually co-pack. Are they doing dry filling? Do they do blending when they do their dry filling? Are they able to do any other value added to your dry fills? What kind of packaging can they do? Is it just going to be stand-up pouches, or can they do vertical form, fill, and seal packaging as well, for example? Do they do bulk packaging, 25 kg bags? When you're looking for a co-packer, you also may be wanting to consider, do they do liquid filling? When you do liquid filling, does it have to be hot filled? Does it have to be cold filled? Is there mixing and blending? Is there filtration that has to happen? Is there any sort of dicing or blending or shearing that you need to do with your product? Do you need to emulsify your product? Your co-packer will help you answer a lot of these questions, but that comes and ties into what we're looking for out of our clients. Well, as a co-packer, what we are looking for out of our clients is a lot of data. This data may include your past sales history, what stage you are in your project. Do you have your packaging development worked out yet? That would include, do you have your labels with nutrition on there? Do you have your final packaged concept? Do you have supply of this? Do you have your consumables all wrapped up? Do you have a case pattern? Do you have a pallet pattern? Do you know what kind of seal you want to put on your package? Do you know what kind of blends you're going to do with your process? As a co-packer, we are trying to qualify you as a potential client just as much as you're qualifying us. We need to know what kind of package you are ultimately going to be using with your product. We want to find out, can we do your project? We'd like to know your forecasts. Without forecasts, it's very hard for any co-packer to get an understanding of their capabilities of filling your orders and also what price to charge and the lead times that we can do your project. Without a forecast, there's no business model for us to work with. You need to know what you're trying to accomplish before you come to a co-packer. We also need to know where you're distributing, because we can do order fulfillment for you as well. Are we sending it to a large distributor, or are we going to be doing order picking right out of the co-packing plant? A lot of co-packers offer this service. Some co-packers send it off to an order fulfillment house. You have to decide what your distribution is going to look like. When you first engage with a co-packer, there should be a few things that you have to go through. One is ask for an NDA. Most co-packers don't want to take away your recipe and take away your project, but there should be confidentiality in any shared information. The other thing that we need is a project form, because we need to know more data from you as far as who you are, what kind of packaging you have, how much volume you're looking at doing, your timelines, and all the other packaging development and product development information. You're looking at developing your product further and using a co-packer, you should consider first of looking at the pathway to success as a program provided by the Government of Manitoba. We also work with consultants that help you along with your packaging development and making a full envelope for your project plans. There's nothing worse that you can do than have half a plan and come in and do co-packing, and then you're not getting second, third, and fourth sales. I highly recommend that you look at the Pathway to Success or talk to a packaging development consultant to help you along your way. We are only a small part in the supply chain for you, the ultimate customer, to make a definition of how good your product is going to be. We are simply co-packing manufacturing. You need to have supply chain, packaging development, distribution, and all your other channels figured out.